I agree with that. I'm just saying the platform today is of our alliance on the national front.
Okay.
So I think, so as I said, you call me any other time, and I've also had a bad time in my own party because I sometimes talk too much, but I think today is the time to be a little more political, let me put it this way. Kabhi politician hona chahiye.
Well said, Sandeep Dixit. You know, just for your plain speak, I think you should get votes for that from the studio.
Acha, Navikka ji, just one point I wanted to say.
Sandeep ji, मैं राजगोपालन बोल रहा हूँ. अभी अरविंद केजरीवाल रिलीज हो जाएगा. अरविंद केजरीवाल रिलीज हो जाएगा. अरविंद केजरीवाल रिलीज हो जाएगा क्या?
So that I will not know. I am not a politician, a policeman, or a lawyer, or a judge. So I don't know. I have no idea about that. Let me just only one point I wanted to speak about this: the issue of the sympathy factor that you have spoken about. I think it was important. I had also felt it on the field. Okay, but sometimes what happens is, it is how on a strategy level and the campaign level you try and play out an important factor. And I somehow, I'm not putting a finger either on the Aam Aadmi Party or on the Congress campaign. But I think in our campaign, we should have subtly brought in the fact that this was an unfair arrest, that it was done to harm the people of Delhi. I think front-facing it, putting it out in a very naked manner and right on your face, I think that is something that did not bring us, the alliance, as much votes coming through that sympathy or support as a more subtle, more underlying, more insidious campaign could have done for us.
अशोक मित्तल जी, आपको लगता है कि अरविंद केजरीवाल जी जिस तरह से गए कि अगर आप लोग हमें वोट देंगे तो मैं जेल जाने से बच जाऊंगा, वो अप्रोच शायद सही नहीं थी, जिस तरह संदीप दीक्षित जी कह रहे हैं कि थोड़ा सटल होना चाहिए कि गलत है, पर इस तरह की अपील शायद लोगों ने इतनी पसंद नहीं की?
नहीं, देखिए, ये सभी जानते हैं कि उनको गलत तरीके से और गलत इल्जाम लगा के गिरफ्तार किया गया है. वी ऑल नो अबाउट दैट वेरी वेल. एंड टेलिंग ऑडियंस दैट द रॉन्ग हैज बीन डन टू मी, so you should support me by voting, because this is the time voting is going to happen. So this kind of appeal is nothing wrong, which I feel. And secondly, it does impact voters to some extent, because the voters do feel that they have been betrayed. The mandate to the Delhi government has been betrayed, and we should support by way of casting vote in favor of Aam Aadmi Party and Congress alliance in Delhi.
All right, at the moment, big breaking news coming in. Sensex has crashed by about 4,000 points. Markets have tanked. Mixed bag of trends that are coming in. Early trends have hurt investor sentiments. How do you look at this, Sanjay Jha?
You know, Navika, frankly, I said it before on your program. I have never understood why a lot of these so-called brains who are financial analysts, bankers, investment bankers, I've been part of that universe myself. Why do they believe that India today has a certain economic momentum that is politically agnostic? This whole assumption that Narendra Modi is great for the capital markets is actually wrong, because under Dr. Manmohan Singh, we literally liberalized India. And if you look at the track record between 2004 to 14, the stock market grew at a higher percentage than it did under Mr. Modi in the last 10 years. So I think just because the Congress talks a lot more about welfare, pro-poor, pro-middle class, people believe it is anti-business, anti-industry, which is completely wrong. And let me use this forum today to tell everybody in Indian industry, commerce, stock market, whatever, that the Congress party has only challenged crony capitalism, which is that the wealth should not be concentrated in the hands of 2 or 3 industrialists who decide the fate of this country, which is a flawed model,
Isn't that what the stock market is talking about? That you don't have a party, a single party majority party, you'll probably have a coalition. And that's perhaps what the Sensex and what the stock brokers are talking about.
Whether it was Mr. Vajpayee's government or Dr. Manmohan Singh's government, both were coalition, right? And I'm, by the way, here appreciating the fact that even Mr. Vajpayee's government took tangible steps towards growth and reform. If you add Dr. Manmohan Singh's government, RTI, Manrega, Food Security Act, FDI and multi-brand retail, they were all progressive reforms. In fact, the direct tax code and the GST were architectures made by the Congress party and the UPA. So this assumption that a coalition is bad for growth is actually totally false.
Well, I don't know about assumptions, but as we look at the numbers at the moment, you know, doomsday and, look at 296. NDA is forming government, Dr. Sanjay Jha. So please, let's wake up and smell the coffee. And
these numbers will change.
These numbers will change. They could go up as well. Why do you assume that they will only go downwards? Number one, JVC, I'm coming right to you because we need some energy. We need some energy on the panel. There are those who are at 227 who are already forming the government and controlling the stock markets.
BJP alone right now on the Election Commission website is at 237. And 1 minute, there are only 7 seats where Samajwadi Party has taken a decisive lead. When I say a decisive lead, a lead of 25,000, 30,000. All other leads are in less than 10,000. So if you're Samajwadi, what is the loss here, man?
303.
What is the loss here?
And when you're standing at 237, you have already lost a 70. You have already lost a 70.
1 second, listen to me.
You have already lost a 70. So accept the failure. Accept the failure.
It's too early. Listen to me. Listen to me first.
You started with 400 seats and you have lost 303. I can't listen to you.
I'm the referee of this boxing match.
And what have I? You have lost the game already.
You are just going to be beaten up.
Lost the game
this
already.
gentleman's party's leader claimed that he will win 212 out of 234. He scraped through with 4% margin.
JVC,
and you don't have any right to come and talk here like this.
JVC, just calm down. Tamil Nadu elections are over. 1 minute. Well, I want to come back.
People know what kind of politics you play and they vehemently oppose.
You are the one who sets an
I don't know about the temperature outside, but the temperature inside is beating the 52.3 degrees in Delhi that was earlier there. I think it's 60 degrees now.
More importantly, the voting percentage as of now for BJP is 39.6.
Sir, you started with 400 mark and you
we are touching
2000.
We are touching, don't worry.
You were 303 and now you are
now
Rajagopal. The election is already lost.
Your party
already lost.
BJP
has already lost the plot.
I don't.
Absolutely no.
Absolutely.
Too early.
I don't have a white handkerchief, so I'm waving the white paper. Please. हाँ मसाला माय गॉड दिस वाज फायरी हॉट ये आंध्रा का मसाला डाला था किधर का मसाला
सिर्फ एक लाइन अभी या तो मोरल विक्ट्री
नरेंद्र मोदी इज बिकमिंग द
1 minute gentlemen next I will have freestyle wrestling between Harish and JVC that's coming up but first
India is going to have a new prime minister swearing in.
Absolutely no.
Who's going to keep the constitutional
Absolutely not.
Near to her heart.
Absolutely. New prime minister theory. इस पर आप क्या कहेंगे?
मुझे लगता है कि थोड़ा मोरल विक्ट्री की तरफ जाएं तो ठीक है. अब न्यू प्राइम मिनिस्टर की तरफ भी थोड़ा उम्मीद से ज्यादा हो. इतना नहीं होने वाला. इतना नहीं होने वाला. मोरल विक्ट्री हो रही है.
मॉरल विक्ट्री हो रही है. ठीक है. अब आप बताइए.
मैं नो कफन, नो कटाकट, जितना आबादी उतना हक. Constitution is good. EC जिंदाबाद. Media is good.
मीडिया इज गुड अब हम चमचे नहीं है
मैंने चमचा नहीं दिया लेकिन एक चीज है द्रविडियन मूवमेंट इज फेडिंग अवे मिस्टर स्टालिन हैज टोटली फेल्ड द्रविडियन मूवमेंट हैज फेल्ड
one minute I want to take a look at two assemblies where things are changing and governments are changing. Naveen Patnaik, who had hitherto never been defeated over the last 25 years.
Arunachal Pradesh.
25 years. Let's look at Odisha. And first, let's look at Odisha in terms of the parliament.
Also.
In terms of the Lok Sabha.
That will happen in Tamil Nadu.
1 minute.
Next is Tamil Nadu. 2026.
1 minute, gentlemen. Odisha.
2026 Tamil Nadu will happen.
Okay, we are discussing 2024.
So right now, the Odisha numbers, gentlemen, let's get back.
Rajagopalanji, let's not disrupt the broadcast.
Let's get back to the numbers.
Odisha.
The Odisha numbers right now, BJP stands at 17, the BJD is at 2, and the Congress surprising gainer at 2 over here. Clearly, the downfall is of the BJD massively in every region possible. Here, the BJP already had substantial advantage in 2019.
Look at this entire place, which is turned saffron. 2 seats, 2 leads for the BJD. And I want to ask a very serious question. Is this the projection of Pandian, VK Pandian, who was called by the BJP a Tamilian who was now being given the custody of the culture of Odisha? 1 minute, I'll come to you.
I will give a chance to Tamilian.
I will come to you. You just spoke. 1 minute. I want to.
Tamilian.
PM mocked the statement Tamilian holding a key and like a robber.
Gentlemen,
and you are enjoying that.
Gentlemen, 1 minute. Can I discuss Odisha? Can I discuss Odisha?
Please go ahead, ma'am.
A change in government is what we are seeing. Let's look at the clusters. Let's look at how people are voting in Odisha.
Okay.
I'll come down and
all right. So here basically we're taking a look at how the minority vote has happened. All right.
Wait, there's a way to look at it.
So here is what we have, and Jay is going to help decode it further.
Go to other.
Basically, two.
Go to other. Go to other.
Here.
Yeah.
Others is marked out over here. Everything else is removed.
Yeah. You go to Uttar Pradesh. That's where the clusters are actually telling.
Right.
Very good. Now
so
we got
here,
it.
if
Fantastic.
you see the different clusters that we have marked out, Bharat Jodo Nyaya Yatra, Dalit dominated, large metropolitan, Naxal dominated, newcomers, rural, urban, tribal dominant.
Absolutely. Now here's where the story actually pans out. It's a spider web. Okay, a spider web actually explains how each social grouping. Now these don't necessarily add up to 100, but these are different entities, different social groups in themselves. Look at the BJP's gains. Rural.
Maximum seats
the saffron spider, you can see it's touching the most in rural.
15 seats that the BJP has got from rural areas. So the party that traditionally was called the urban Brahman Banya party
in Odisha,
is now
it's broken the barriers.
Not just Odisha. Even in Uttar Pradesh, maximum seats come from rural areas. Across states, you see the BJP actually growing in rural and then making inroads into urban. Same happened in West Bengal.
Absolutely. Very clear. One more, 2 impact features here in this. You see this NM and AS and a big spike in the spider there. NM is all the places where the Prime Minister had rallies. These are Narendra Modi rallies. AS, again where they had rallies. You know, very important factor, macro factor.
Bharat Jodo Nyaya Yatra, one of the places where Bharat Jodo Nyaya Yatra happened, BJP has won that.
And one thing about this AS and NY rallies, I was wanting to say this since the morning. We actually in our data center tabulated all the total number of rallies done by the Prime Minister and the Home Minister. Together between them, they address about 281 Lok Sabha seats. It's more than 50%, 289, sorry. The parallel number for Congress, Rahul Gandhi and Priyanka Gandhi put together is only 96 or 97, 1/3 of it.
Okay, so I think the story over here in Odisha is that the BJP across the board, different types of seats has made inroads, and this definitely is the big story. One very quick state,
and look at the swing seats. Look at the swing seats on the spectrum right here. These are the NDA strongholds.
It's the entire scene. The
So the NDA stronghold seats are, of course, being held on to NDA mind. But look at the manner in which the BJP has swept into this area.
Till the swinger seats, there is like an equal competition between the BJP and the Green. ये जो थोड़ा नतीजा थोड़ा दिख रहा है where there's this good showing by the India is because उनका जो swinger का first quarter है उनका जो माइंड है, उनका स्ट्रॉन्ग होल्ड है, वो पूरा रिटेंशन है. दैट्स द स्टोरी ऑफ दिस इलेक्शन. वहां पे रिटेंशन है.
There are close to around 70 toss-up seats.
Yes.
Those 70 toss-up seats, the margins are going to be less than 10,000.
Yes.
And it will go late into the evening, and that is when we can find out whether they're peers or not.
We will be revisiting this again and again.
Exactly.
But right now, the story is this.
And Odisha, I want to point out one more thing.
Once again, I want to go across here and look at all the states. Let's look at Jharkhand. We haven't looked at Jharkhand for a long time. And Jharkhand, what's going on in Jharkhand? BJP 11 leads, 3 to the Congress alliance, the India alliance. But
so the Congress has gained by 1 and the BJP has come down by 1.
So let's see if Jharkhand holds on. Let's take a look at Bihar. We haven't looked at Bihar. Let's look at Bihar. 40 seats in Bihar. The BJP is ahead at 28. India alliance gaining 8 at 9 and 3 to the others.
Navika ji, the story here in Bihar is JDU has performed very well. BJP is losing. BJP is losing close to around 6 seats. JDU is holding on. LJP is holding on.
Okay.
So one more state I want us to take a look at, because that is a real shocker for the BJP this time around. In West Bengal, and these figures are slightly different from what the Election Commission is showing. The Election Commission shows leads to the BJP in 8 seats. We have got 16 leads over here, but even here, compared to 2019, the BJP has come down by 2. So 1 has gone to the Congress and 1 has been taken by the TMC. So the TMC has gone up by 1 compared to...
So Mamata Banerjee holding strong.
It's not interesting. Let's break down.
That one has gone to probably CPIM.
It has.
Let's break it down. This is Suvendu Adhikari's area. Kantai, Tamluk. The BJP has gained.
Yes, it has.
This is Jungle Mahal, tribal Bolpur, Birbhum. Wahan pe TMC is giving them a fight. So in a net, actually the sub messages Suvendu Adhikari did bring
but
in
BJP has lost this entire area.
Jungle Mahal tribal.
The Jungle Mahal tribal area, the BJP has lost.
Is my friend Kirti Azad beating Dilip Ghosh or not?
He is leading.
He's leading.
From,
that's great news. That's great news.
Kirti Azad is leading. Bankura also, where Subhas Sarkar is the sitting MP of the BJP.
Let's look at Asansol as well.
Okay, Asansol. Purulia, they are ahead. Asansol, we will just come to. Another important seat right now is this one, Murshidabad, which was with Abu Tahir Khan earlier. Now
Mohammad Salim, old horse of the CPM. Okay, so Bengal is here. Odisha we've seen. Let's take a look at now Andhra. And Telangana.
Okay.
So Andhra, if you look at it, 3 seats by BJP: Narsapuram, Anakapalli, and Rajmandri.
Okay,
Dagupati Purandeshwari is going to the
25
parliament.
seats of Andhra Pradesh. This is how,
YSRCP.
This is all TDP.
And there's been saffron to TDP, BJP put together.
Yes, and YSRCP down to about 5 seats in Andhra. Let's look at the assembly if we can.
We don't have the assembly.
We don't have the assembly. Okay.
But TDP has taken
we'll try and go to Telangana now. Telangana, let's see what's the latest in Telangana.
7, I think. 8. Okay.
It's 8 each. 8 all even Stevens in Telangana, but it's a gain of 4 for the BJP. And that's 100% growth for the BJP in Telangana.
And I think the south of Telangana is significant, right, JVC? This is the area where
this was very, very important. Mahbub Nagar, DK Aruna, potential minister. Kondash Vishweshwar Reddy.
Chelvela is also going to the BJP.
Malkajgiri, huge lead has already been taken by BJP.
Well, let's go across to our reporter Sabyasachi, who's joining us live from Odisha in Bhubaneswar, where the BJP office has broken out in celebrations. Sabyasachi, if you can hear us in all the din over there, take us through what's going on at the BJP headquarters in Bhubaneswar.
Well, absolutely, it's electric scene here at the BJP headquarters here. Large amount of BJP party workers have gathered here and they have started celebrating because of the reason both in Assembly as well as in the Lok Sabha. the BJP is leading with a very good margin, and that is the reason why large amount of BJP supporters are coming in. We'll try to speak to some of the supporters out here. Madam, आपसे पूछूंगा कि जो नंबर्स अभी तक दिखाई दे रहे हैं, बीजेपी लीड कर रही है दोनों विधानसभा और लोकसभा में, क्या कहेंगे?
ओडिशा वासी परिवर्तन हुआ था, बहुमत में बीजेपी को वोट दिया था और जो ऊपर का सरकार 25 वर्ष सरकार पढ़िला से लोक मानकर किछि करि पाइलानी, तेणु करी लोक माने एथरिक ओडिशा वासी बहुमत रे वोट दैछथि बीजेपी सरकार करबा ओडिशा रे डबल इंजिन रे सरकार मध्य होउची ओडिशा वासी आ हमें समस्त बहुत खुशी।
मैडम, आप क्या कहेंगी कि जो रुझान, जो नंबर्स दिखाई दे रहे हैं, बीजेपी दोनों लोकसभा और विधानसभा में लीड कर रही है अच्छी नंबर से?
हाँ, बीजेपी तो करेगा। बीजेपी जो कार्य कर रहे हैं ना, कर रही है। नरेंद्र मोदी जी का जो प्रतिज्ञा, जो कर्मठता, उसका जो मोदी जी जो कहते हैं उसको करके दिखाते हैं, उसका प्रभाव पड़ता है, वही दिखा देता है।
I'll request my camera person just to pan around and show you the visuals. More and more party workers are continuously coming in. They have started celebrating quite early after the lead by the BJP could be seen. Now more and more workers are coming in because BJP is leading in both the Lok Sabha as well as in the Vidhan Sabha here in the state of Odisha.
Well, clearly those celebrations in Odisha gives you the sense of how big this victory is for the BJP, given the fact that Naveen Patnaik has not lost Odisha over the last 25 years, and this time the BJP almost had alliance talks with the BJD. The BJD had, can I have some silence in the studio, panelists? The BJD was almost wanting an alliance with the BJP, but they didn't go in for that. They went fought alone and now likely to form the government in Odisha. That's a big victory for the BJP, and NDA also winning Andhra Pradesh. Big news for NDA. But let's now look at the big numbers on your screen and let's compare 2019 with 2024. And 350 seats for the NDA in 2019, 297, not so much of a fall. BJP has stuck at this number. The NDA has stuck at this number, which is on the right side of the 272 mark, and as of now 297. Safe to say that the NDA is in the driver's seat. They will form the government. We're taking and sticking our neck out, because even though the BJP is not past the 272 mark on its own, the NDA has been in the region of 290 to about 303, up and down, swinging between that range. 297 at 11:34 this morning on the 4th of June, and 297 looks like the NDA is in the driver's seat, likely to form the government. Pre-poll alliance, India alliance 227 and 19 to the others. So India alliance putting up a stiff fight, but look at the map. All saffron and then this is how all saffron turns to bits of green here in Rajasthan. In Gujarat, we are seeing a little bit of green as of now. We are seeing in central India a little bit of green that has come back. Again, south of India, which was always more the other region, but BJP breaking in there and putting its mark there. Look at this part. Odisha, Bihar, this is where you see even in Bengal, Assam doing well for the BJP. Let's also look at that. But at this moment, 229 versus 295. The BJP has stayed in the 290 plus area for a long time now. So the NDA, whatever anybody might say, who's going to form the government, there doesn't seem to be any confusion there in the numbers. Let me take a quick round around the table here.
Celebrations have begun at the DMK headquarters in Chennai, by the way.
What purpose? What do they do?
Of course.
Oh, but they got
We
leads
have
in
fought the
21.
election on the development phase.
Okay,
We have
okay,
fought
let's
the
not
election
start
on
fighting.
development.
Okay,
For the last
I want to understand, and I'm taking the senior most on the table, Mr. Rajagopalan. 295 for the NDA. Do you think there's any confusion in anybody's mind as far as who's forming the next government?
There is no confusion. Modi returns, third time hat-trick. And moreover, the India alliance, totally, when they were under decimation, now they have little risen up. That is why you can see the joy in the studio for temporary time. And second thing, my understanding is, DMK did not do well, though they had a sixth. But the vote percentage has totally gone down. I got a message, and JVC will now vouchsafe for that. DMK did not do well.
So, okay, all right. I'm coming to you, Harish. I'm coming to Harish ji. This battle is not only about Tamil Nadu. This battle is an all-India battle. Harshvardhan Tripathi, आप कैसे देख रहे हैं? 290 से आगे ही है एनडीए पिछली काफी देर से. 290 plus up to about 303 is what they have gone to. You think it's stabilizing somewhere here?
नविका जी, मुझे लगता है कि जो एग्जिट पोल्स ने नंबर दिए थे, अगर उत्तर प्रदेश को माइनस कर दें तो लगभग उसी तरफ ये आंकड़ा जाता हुआ दिख रहा है. यूपी में कैंडिडेट सिलेक्शन, हम लोग पहले भी इस पर बात कर रहे थे. अब लल्लू सिंह जी को क्यों पार्टी ने अयोध्या जैसी सीट से टिकट दिया, ये मतलब समझना बड़ा मुश्किल है. और ऐसी ढेर सारी सीटें, हमने आपके भी शो में कई बार कहा था कि 15 से 17 सीटें हैं, मोदी और राम जी का नाम खींच लेगा. उसके बावजूद अगर ये 290 295 का नंबर है, बहुत शानदार रिजल्ट तो नहीं थी. नहीं है राम लहर, लेकिन अगर आप जिसको कहते हैं ना कि एकदम से कोई कैंडिडेट ऐसा देते हैं जिसको लोकल लेवल पर बहुत ज्यादा रिएक्शन है, तो फिर मुश्किल. लास्ट टाइम भी वो बड़ी मुश्किल से जीते थे. उसके बावजूद अगर आप उन्हीं को रिपीट करो, और ऐसे ढेर सारे कैंडिडेट्स हैं जिनको क्यों बीजेपी ने दिया. 14-19 में जो बीजेपी ढेर सारी जिसको कहते हैं ना कि जोखिम लेती थी, अब वो शायद थोड़ा सा कुछ डर के कैंडिडेट सिलेक्शन कर रही थी, उसका भी रिजल्ट है.
आकाशदीप पुनी,
देखिए नाविका जी, there is two news.
Moral victory.
Yeah, there's two news coming out of this news.
One line.
This numbers, if we believe these numbers, there are two news.
You are not believing these numbers?
First, the Tanashahi of Modi ji will not be tolerated by the common man of this country, and they will be balancing out. Like they did put the chief minister behind bars, put ED and CBI behind.
पर मोदी, मैं तो आप तो दूसरे सवाल पे चले गए. You have gone to the second question. My primary question is Narendra Modi becoming the prime minister for the third time or not? First answer that.
See, I told you that Bharatiya Janata Party is not going to cross 272, and if Bharatiya Janata
Will Modi be the prime minister with these numbers, yes or no?
1 minute. If Bharatiya Janata Party is not going to cross 272, allies of Bharatiya Janata Party will leave Bharatiya Janata Party. This is also an option. This is also
okay. That's an important debatable point. Will anybody leave?
कोई भारतीय जनता पार्टी का साथ छोड़ने नहीं जा रहा है. उद्धव जी इधर आ जाएं लाइन क्रॉस करके तो बहुत सरप्राइजिंग नहीं होगा.
नीतीश कुमार जी इशारा
वैसे दिल्ली 70.
That is the case.
नीतीश कुमार जी इशारा कर रहे थे.
Chandrababu Naidu will be the first one to switch over the party.
What's the first headline?
No one is going to leave Bharatiya Janata Party.
Harish ji, what's the first headline? 290.
Join BJP. DMK will join BJP.
1 minute.
Because they want to scale the scheme.
Right from Justice Party movement started, they claiming the same thing, and they will be going ahead. But let him speak.
1 minute, let me ask.
I'm saying DMK will join BJP.
I've already given you an opportunity, Harish ji.
Yes,
Harish ji, 295 at this moment for the NDA, 230 for the India Alliance. Do you think this is going to change very drastically?
100%, because the first thing what we want to climb is they started the election campaign with 400 bar, and now they are landing by 292.
Who is the Prime Minister?
Sir, 1 second, calm down, please.
400 हो गया. 400 बात तो हो गया.
1 minute,
अभी तो 300 में आ गया. ये तो 200 पास में नहीं जा पा रहे.
I didn't interrupt. Please.
Supporters don't panic. Rajagopalan ji,
you
please.
can have
1
your
minute.
smell of your coffee later, please.
Yes.
So they started with 400 mark, and they are crossing beyond 2019 303 on their own BJP. So now they are coming ahead of.
That's
1 second.
They've come down
under 252. So morally, ethically, logically, analytically, politically, they lost the battle. Number one, and number two. Sir, 1 second. And number two, we fought.
Mr. Rajagopalan, 1 minute.
So you can't be
Mr. Rajagopalan, no, 1 minute. No, 1 minute. Viewers have to understand every speaker, then I'll come back to you.
And number two, DMK, which fought the battle with the development phase, they have shown the result to the people of Tamil Nadu in regards to caste, creed and religion, in uplifting women empowerment, in uplifting the financial empowerment, in uplifting the industrial empowerment, and we are the GSTP #1 state ahead of Maharashtra and Gujarat. And we fought this election with development, and the results are on your screen.
Who
with
will be the Prime Minister?
39 out of 38.
Who will be the Prime Minister?
That the post-poll alliance. Wait 1 second. That the post-poll alliance of India alliance will decide after the post-poll entire results on the screen. And for sure, India bloc will going to form the government with a thumping majority crossing 272 comfortably.
Okay. As of now, it's gone down 2 seats. Ever since you said that, 228.
Yeah. Navika, the two bellwether states that we say is the road to Delhi, both Maharashtra and Uttar Pradesh, are voting favorably for the India alliance. Point number one. Point number two, this is a fight, and this is something we have said repeatedly during the entire election campaign. The opposition didn't have resources to mobilize public. The public came voluntarily on their own, and your viewers need to know this is a fight of the people of India against the BJP. Point number three, I predicted both during the time of the exit poll and early this morning, this will be a hung parliament, and it looks like you're getting there, but I will agree with my friend here. Now, by 2 o'clock, and this is my prediction, India alliance will be ahead of the NDA.
Okay, we'll wait for that. Acharya Pramod Krishnam joining me.
This is a vote against Mr. Modi.
Okay, Acharya Pramod Krishnam joining me on this broadcast. Also joining me, Manoj Yadav of the Samajwadi Party. Acharya Pramod Krishnam, GVL Narasimha Rao also joining the broadcast. So we have the BJP, we have the Samajwadi Party, and Acharya ji, आपको क्या कहूँ? राम के दूत बीजेपी के करीब, कांग्रेस से सस्पेंडेड, क्या कहूं, लेकिन राम की शरण में जो नहीं गए थे उनको भी 230 सीटें आ गई हैं. क्या कहेंगे इन नंबर्स पर?
Of course, it's still going to be a BJP government.
नाविका जी, पहली बात तो ये है कि मैं कोई भविष्य वक्ता नहीं हूँ कि अब कल क्या होगा, आज के 1 घंटे बाद क्या होगा, और मैं प्रेजेंट पे बात करना चाहता हूँ. अगर प्रेजेंट की सिचुएशन देखें तो अभी एनडीए की गवर्नमेंट बन रही है, तो सीधा सीधा जवाब है. अब अगर कोई ये कहे कि साहब 1 घंटे बाद ये 295 में तो 250 हो जाएगा और ये 230 वाला 290 हो जाएगा, तो वो कह सकते हैं, उन्हें पूरा अधिकार है. लेकिन एक बात इस चुनाव ने बिल्कुल प्रमाणित कर दी है कि भारत की जनता और भारत का इलेक्शन कमीशन एकदम क्लीन हार्ट रहा है, ओपन हार्ट रहा है, और जितने एलिगेशंस इलेक्शन कमीशन पे लगाए जा रहे थे वो बिल्कुल निराधार हैं. पहली बात. दूसरी बात यह है कि ये जो चुनाव है, ये चुनाव बहुत रोचक हो गया है, और डेमोक्रेसी की खूबसूरती ही ये होनी चाहिए कि इश्क हो या जंग भरपूर होनी चाहिए, और फैसला जो भी हो मंजूर होना चाहिए. तो मुझे लगता है कि अभी किसी भी पार्टी के किसी नेता को अभी ज़्यादा जल्दबाजी दिखाने की कोई ज़रूरत नहीं है. जनता जो फैसला करेगी वो सबको मंजूर होगा. लेकिन जो प्रेजेंट सिचुएशन है उसमें मैं इतना ज़रूर कहूँगा कि बीजेपी की स्थिति जो इनिशियल स्टेज पे बढ़नी चाहिए थी वो नहीं बढ़ी है, और बीजेपी को ख़ास तौर से जो नुकसान हो रहा है सबसे ज़्यादा वो उत्तर प्रदेश में हो रहा है. उत्तर प्रदेश में उसका वोट परसेंटेज नहीं गिरा है, लेकिन बीजेपी के जितने बड़े नेता थे वो सब ये सोच रहे थे कि नरेंद्र मोदी ही वोट भी डाल जाएंगे. अब मोदी के नाम पर चुनाव हो रहा है और मोदी ही वोट डालेंगे. वोट डालने का काम तो दूसरों का है ना, वोट डलवाने का काम भी दूसरों का है. तो इसकी चिंतन बैठक चलेंगी, समीक्षाएं.
सही कहा आपने आचार्य जी. मेरे साथ सलमान खुर्शीद जी, फॉर्मर यूनियन मिनिस्टर, जुड़ रहे हैं. सलमान खुर्शीद जी, हाउ डू यू सी द leads that have come so far? 229 for the India Alliance, 295 for the NDA. Are you expecting any major changes, or do you think the NDA has been ahead of the halfway mark over the last hour and a half, and it's going to freeze somewhere there?
Well, look, I think that enough time has passed to be able to say that consolidation has begun. but this consolidation has not come to an end. Consolidation will finally settle at what point is difficult to say right away, and I don't think it's sensible to say it right away. We don't want to put ourselves out the way the exit poll people had, and we don't want to make a determination before things become clearer. But whatever happens, we make the halfway mark, we don't make the halfway mark, it'll be an important, significant and an impressive performance. And I think that future of Indian democracy will be tremendously impacted and altered. And many possibilities will open up for time to come.
Right now, the Election Commission numbers are very interesting for Uttar Pradesh, where the BJP has a total of 35 leads.
Hello?
The Samajwadi Party has 34 leads, and the Congress... all right, we seem to have lost him there. But if we can bring in GVL Narasimha Rao, the Congress has 8 leads right now in Uttar Pradesh, and RLD has 2. GVL Narasimha Rao, Acharya Pramod Krishnam also said that the problem with UP was that some leaders seem to think that Mr. Modi will also help them win the election in addition to all the campaigning. How do you look at the numbers for Uttar Pradesh, for example? 35 BJP, 34 Samajwadi Party, 8 with the Congress.
Yeah, good morning to you and all the guests on the broadcast. Padmaja, I'm sure we have got by now at least 4 or 5 rounds completed in every parliament constituency. So I will say these numbers are very much significantly lower than what we expected. It's too early to really look into the reasons, comment on this. In 2014 and 2019, Uttar Pradesh surprised all the analysts and gave us numbers far beyond our expectations. But this time the trend suggests that we are getting far fewer seats than what we anticipated. What could be the real reasons? I think we'll have to wait and see. One possible reason, I think, though it's a bit early to comment, I have a feeling that a lot of BSP vote transferred to the combined, the SP Congress combined, which has not happened in the past, possibly because of this rumor mongering that if BJP comes to power, the reservations might be taken away. This sort of propaganda, I think, may have hurt us to a significant extent, but that is assuming these numbers hold. But generally, having seen several elections from the studios for a couple of decades, I think these numbers seem to be firming up. Now, I will not say these are the final numbers, but then the direction is very unlikely to change at this hour. So NDA is firmly ahead, and we are confident of crossing a 300 tally mark even at this stage, and things don't get reversed so early into the day. 11:30, 12, I have not seen any election reversing. If anything happens, that happens at 9:30, 10, when people rush to conclusions based on just postal ballot votes. But this is an election. I think the trend is set. Whether we'll go to 310, 15, or it will be in the region where we are currently, we'll have to wait and see until 1:32 p.m.
GVL Narasimha Rao, the fact that the BJP alone is not crossing the 272 mark as of now, I'm saying as of now, is that an issue of worry? Somewhere the BJP, which is known to have a very mean election strategy machine, somewhere misreading this election? It's a question many people are asking, on various fora.
Navika, I think one must understand this is a third time straight election under the leadership of Prime Minister Modi ji. And for the NDA to record a majority, a sizable majority itself is a historic decision. Only you are comparing these numbers with the exit polls, which gave us even more exuberant numbers. But the fact that NDA under Prime Minister Modi ji is coming to power for the third time is, I think, an international story. Nowhere in the world leaders can get a third-time mandate in a row, and second-time mandate itself has become rare in international politics. Even in India, you have not seen a third repeat government until at least for the last 50-60 years. So what is being achieved under the leadership of Prime Minister Modi ji, whether it is 320 or 300 or 295, it's a historic decision. I don't think its importance should be lowered or disparaged by the fact that you are comparing it against an exit poll expectation.
Okay, मनोज यादव जी, उत्तर प्रदेश में अगर लीड्स इस वक्त देखी जाए तो बीजेपी वर्सेस समाजवादी पार्टी 34 पर आकर टिके हुए हैं, यानी एनडीए और इंडिया गठबंधन। कुछ सीटों पर कॉन्टेस्ट इतना नजदीक का है कि 5, 6, 7 हजार में लीड्स कभी आगे जाती हैं, कभी पीछे जाती हैं। आप किस तरह देखते हैं ये लीड्स यहीं टिकेंगी 34 वर्सेस 34 पर, या कुछ ज्यादा फेरबदल होगा? क्या उम्मीदें हैं? और जो कफन बांधकर निकल रहे थे, थोड़ा कफन साइड में रख दिया है कि नहीं?
निश्चित तौर पे जिस तरह से आंकड़े नाविका जी आए थे एग्जिट पोल के, वो बड़े ही निराशाजनक थे कि एग्जिट पोल के हिसाब से समाजवादी पार्टी, इंडिया गठबंधन उत्तर प्रदेश में तो कुछ कर ही नहीं पा रहा है। लेकिन देखिए जो रिजल्ट्स हैं, जो जिस तरीके से परिणाम जनता ने दिए हैं, वो बिल्कुल स्पष्ट है। और हमारे साथ कोई नहीं था, सिर्फ जनता थी, बस सिर्फ जनता थी। और हमारा किसी भी तरीके से किसी का भी सपोर्ट नहीं मिला, ना प्रशासन का। प्रशासन सपोर्ट द सेंस कोई हमारे अपने पक्ष में नहीं करने की बात कर रहे थे, लेकिन जो हमारी बातें थी उनको किसी ने नहीं सुना। लेकिन फिर भी मैं आश्वस्त हूँ, क्योंकि अभी आधे राउंड की भी गिनती नहीं हुई है। अब भी एक बड़ा बदलाव उत्तर प्रदेश में होगा और समाजवादी पार्टी लगभग 50 सीट के आसपास विनिंग कंडीशन में आज की डेट में है। और मैं दावे से कह सकता हूं कि हम लगभग 45 से 50 सीटों के बीच में उत्तर प्रदेश में रहेंगे। और ये जनता ने मैंडेट दिया है, ये जनता ने दिया है। और जनता ने बताया है कि जो उत्तर प्रदेश की समस्याएं हैं, डबल इंजन की सरकार है, तमाम सारी बातें हैं, उन सबको डबल इंजन की सरकार ने नहीं पूरा किया है। और मुझे पूर्ण विश्वास है कि पूरे देश में भी, क्योंकि अभी आधे राउंड की भी गिनती पूरे देश में भी नहीं हुई है, तो एक बड़ा बदलाव होगा। और बदलाव के साथ मुझे लगता है कि किसकी सरकार बनेगी ये अभी भी कहना मेरे ख्याल से जल्दबाजी होगी कि कौन बना लेगा। हो सकता है एनडीए नंबर्स में कुछ ज्यादा दिख रहा हो, लेकिन आने वाले अभी 2 घंटे में
परिस्थितियां बिग पॉइंट रेज्ड बाय मनोज यादव, आपको लग रहा है कहीं ना कहीं कोई दिक्कत है और एनडीए की सरकार बन रही है? मनोज यादव जी कहते हैं ऐसा अभी इतना श्योर नहीं है।
देखिए नाविका जी, विपक्ष को ये संख्या देखकर उत्साहित होना स्वाभाविक है, क्योंकि उनको इतने उम्मीद खुद नहीं थी। बट लेकिन इससे ज़्यादा उम्मीद रखना मैं मानता हूं उनके लिए निराशाजनक साबित होगा बहुत ही 2 घंटे के बाद, जबकि आपको 2 बजे तक कई सारे रिजल्ट्स आने की संभावना है। बट लेकिन देखिए विपक्ष क्या अपने विपक्ष के नेता को चुन पाएगा? हमारा तो नेता तय है। एनडीए के प्रधानमंत्री के नेतृत्व, एनडीए के रूप में माननीय प्रधानमंत्री मोदी जी के नेतृत्व में हम चुनाव लड़े थे, उसमें कोई स्पष्टता नहीं है। आप बताइए, आपकी अभी भी गठबंधन का नेता, इंडिया कोई एक गठबंधन का कोई नेता चुन पाए आप अभी तक? कोई आपको अभी तक
नेता के
या शाम से
बिना नेता के अगर 228 तक आ सकते हैं, तो अगर नजदीक पहुंचेंगे तो नेता बन भी जाएगा। रूल आउट तो आप नहीं कर सकते, खाली इसी सोच में तो आप नहीं बैठ सकते ना जीवीएल जी।
नहीं, देखिए चुनाव तक ये ऐसे संगठित रखे हैं, बट मेरा ये मानना है, मैं कोई दावा नहीं कर रहा हूँ, कोई कुछ नहीं कर रहा हूँ, ये चुनाव तक ही साथ थे। कल से फिर इनकी बिखराव शुरू हो जाएगी। एनडीए एक मजबूत, एक संगठित रूप से आज नहीं, जब भी एनडीए बनी है, इट हैज बीन अ वेरी स्टेबल एंड अ वेरी कोहेसिव कोalition।
मैं आपको काउंटर क्वेश्चन करती हूँ, आपके अलायंस पार्टनर जब बीजेपी नीचे है, आपके अलायंस पार्टनर आपको छोड़कर क्यों नहीं जा सकते? आपने कोई बॉन्ड साइन करवाया है किसी से?
नहीं, देखिए
जेडीयू भी पहले जा चुका है, टीडीपी भी पहले जा चुका है, क्या गारंटी है? ये सवाल तो उठेगा ना।
See, we could be inching towards a majority of our own, but even hypothetically speaking, even if the numbers that you have on the screen, they firm up, I think, where is the Congress, which is the second largest party? Can you just show it on your screen? What is there on the Election Commission of India? The BJP, in terms of leads, the BJP is sitting at a 240 kind of number, 235. The second party is below 100, the Congress. So there is no question of any other party having any chance at government formation. I think we are confident of crossing well over 300, and the BJP could be getting closer to a majority, if not an absolute majority.
मनोज यादव जी, प्री-पोल अलायंस इंडिया गठबंधन का है, तो लार्जेस्ट पार्टी का कोई सवाल आता है?
नहीं, बिल्कुल लार्जेस्ट पार्टी भी माने रखेगी, सारी बातें माने रखेंगी, लेकिन जो सवाल आपने पूछा अभी जीवीएल नरसिम्हा राव जी से, वही सवाल मेरा भी है। हमारे पास कोई नेता तय तो है नहीं, तो हम चाहेंगे तो एनडीए का कोई भी घटक दल लेके उसको प्रधानमंत्री बना देंगे। आपके पास सिर्फ एक ही चेहरा है और इसीलिए हमने कोई नेता नहीं तय किया था। आपके एनडीए को जब चाहेंगे, जैसे चाहेंगे वैसे खत्म करके हम प्राइम मिनिस्टर घोषित कर देंगे। आप क्या कर पाओगे? कुछ भी नहीं कर पाओगे। लेकिन ये कोई बात नहीं है। अगर आप इस तरह की बातें इस स्थिति में भी करने को तैयार हैं, तो इंडिया के पास बहुत सारे सवाल जवाब हैं और हमारे तर्कस में इतने तीर हैं कि आप उसका जवाब नहीं दे पाओगे। लेकिन फिर भी मैं कह रहा हूं, 2 घंटे अभी थोड़ा सा सब्र करिए, अभी और भी सारी स्थितियां लगभग क्लियर होंगी।
हर्षवर्धन त्रिपाठी जी,
नहीं, देखिए, मुझे तो बड़ा अच्छा लगा आज मनोज यादव जी थोड़ा सा सीटें आ रही थी तो वो अपने उस तीखे अंदाज में नहीं थे, लेकिन देखिए थोड़ी देर में वो बदल गए। वो कह रहे हैं कि अभी हम एनडीए को ऐसे कर देंगे, तोड़ फोड़ देंगे। अभी तो मुझे लगता है 2 घंटे आपको भी प्रतीक्षा करके बोलना चाहिए, क्योंकि 296 एनडीए है और कम से कम एनडीए में तो वो स्थिति नहीं है ना। हाँ, आप ये जरूर कह सकते हैं, आपने ये कहा और मैंने तो ये भी सुना है कि कुछ पार्टियों को प्राइम मिनिस्टर पोस्ट के लिए बाकायदा बार्गेनिंग शुरू हो गई है आपके गठजोड़ की तरफ से। लेकिन मुझे लगता है कि अभी जिस जगह पर एनडीए खड़ा है शायद वो भी नहीं आएंगे। और जीवीएल जो कह रहे हैं उसमें बस एक बात जोड़ता हूं, देखिए बहुत से लोग नरेंद्र मोदी और भारतीय जनता पार्टी के खिलाफ थे, वो सब मजबूरी में एक हुए, लेकिन वो लोग एक साथ यहां तक चले आए। तो ये फिलहाल तो नहीं टूटने वाले। हाँ, साल, 6 महीने, 2 साल ये जरूर हो सकता है, अभी नहीं टूटने वाले।
आचार्य जी, आपको क्या लगता है ये नंबर देख करके 235 अभी बीजेपी और सारे घटक दल मिला करके भी 300 से शॉर्ट है? आर वी अगेन लुकिंग एट एन अलायंस सिचुएशन इन आवर कंट्री? बहुत दशकों तक अलायंस पॉलिटिक्स खत्म हो गई थी हमारे देश से, क्लियर मेजॉरिटी मिलती थी वन वे और दी अदर। अब एक अलायंस पॉलिटिक्स वापस आ गई है।
देखिए जी, राजनीति संभावनाओं का खेल है और क्या हो सकता है क्या नहीं हो सकता है, इसकी संभावनाएं बिल्कुल हमेशा बनी रहती हैं। लेकिन कुछ भी हो, एक बात पक्की है कि समाजवादी पार्टी ने उत्तर प्रदेश में बहुत अच्छा परफॉर्मेंस किया है और बीजेपी उत्तर प्रदेश में अच्छा परफॉर्मेंस नहीं कर पाई। उसके कई कारण हो सकते हैं। जहां तक सवाल है कि एनडीए गठबंधन अभी 300 के करीब दिखाया जा रहा है और जो दूसरा गठबंधन है इंडिया गठबंधन, वो अभी 200 कुछ दिखाया जा रहा है। तो इसमें मुझे नहीं लगता है कि कोई सरकार बनाने में एनडीए को कोई प्रॉब्लम आएगी। कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन इस बात की अनुमति देता है। मगर यहाँ सबसे बड़ा जो सवाल है वो ये है, मॉरल विक्ट्री का है और मॉरल वैल्यूज का है। क्योंकि पूरे देश में नरेंद्र मोदी जी के चेहरे पे चुनाव लड़ा गया और नरेंद्र मोदी अकेले चुनाव लड़ रहे थे और सारे देश के तमाम नेता जो उनके विरोध में थे वो एक तरफ होकर चुनाव लड़ रहे थे। तो एक व्यक्ति चुनाव लड़ रहा था, तो उस व्यक्ति को देश की जनता 40% से ज्यादा अकेले को वोट दे रही है। ये मुझे लगता है नरेंद्र मोदी सबसे बड़े नेता आज भी होकर के प्रूव हुए हैं इस रिजल्ट के बाद भी। अब सवाल होता है कि सरकार किसकी बनेगी। तो सिंगल लार्जेस्ट पार्टी को इनविटेशन देना ये राष्ट्रपति जी का फर्ज बनेगा। वो दें ना दें ये उनका मामला है। नरेंद्र मोदी गठबंधन की सरकार में प्राइम मिनिस्टर की ओथ लें या ना लें ये उनका फैसला होगा। और जहां तक मनोज यादव जी ने एक बात कही है, उसकी भी संभावनाओं से इनकार नहीं किया जा सकता है, क्योंकि राजनीति में जो होता है वो इस देश ने पहले भी देखा है कि पद के लिए सिद्धांतों को तिलांजलि दी गई है। तो अगर एनडीए गठबंधन में कोई ऐसी कमजोर कड़ी है जिसको मनोज यादव जी इशारा कर रहे हैं, तो उसको हल्के में नहीं लेना चाहिए, क्योंकि हो सकता है कि वो एनडीए के किसी गठबंधन को, जब आदमी सुसाइडल मोड में होता है, फिदाइन मोड में होता है, तो फिर कुछ भी कर देता है। तो अगर नरेंद्र मोदी जी को रोकना है किसी भी कीमत पर, ये जो चुनाव हुआ है ये दो भागों में बटा है। एक वो जो नरेंद्र मोदी को हर हाल में तीसरी बार लाना चाहते हैं, दूसरा वो कि हर हाल में नरेंद्र मोदी को हटाना चाहते हैं। और उत्तर प्रदेश में जो मुस्लिम कम्युनिटी है उन्होंने एंटायर नरेंद्र मोदी को हटाने के लिए वोट दिया है। और मैं जीवीएल नरसिम्हा राव जी से कहना चाहूंगा कि इनकी पार्टी उत्तर प्रदेश में बहुत ओवर कॉन्फिडेंट थी। इनकी पार्टी के नेता ऐसा सोच रहे थे।
सभा नकवी है,
शर्म आनी चाहिए कि आप पूरे कह रहे हैं मुस्लिम, आप इंप्लाई कर रहे हैं, आप अभी भी हार में भी आप कह रहे हैं कि मुस्लिम इसके लिए जिम्मेदार है। चलिए, आप आचार्य जी हैं इसलिए आपको और कुछ नहीं बोलेंगे। ये देश के गरीब ने ये वर्डिक्ट दिया है, मुस्लिम मुस्लिम आप करके चलिए, आपको अगर शोभा देता है तो आप कहते जाइए
आचार्य जी।
मैं समझा ही नहीं किसने क्या कहा मुझे।
सभा नकवी है हमारे साथ स्टूडियो में वरिष्ठ पत्रकार।
अब मुझसे नहीं एक सेकंड,
आपने कहा मुस्लिम समाज ने दिया,
पढ़ गया,
बाकी सबने भाजपा को दिया।
इस पे झगड़ा करने की क्या जरूरत है?
अगर मुस्लिम समाज के
इस पे झगड़ा करने की
ओके, ध्रुवीकरण नहीं चला।
मैंने तो बीजेपी पे सवाल किया।
वन एट ए टाइम।
मैंने तो बीजेपी पे सवाल किया। मेरा सवाल तो बीजेपी से था। मेरा सवाल तो मैं तो अप्रिशिएट कर रहा हूँ कि समाजवादी पार्टी को सीटें मिलेंगी उसमें उनको बधाई दे रहा हूं, लेकिन मैं तो बीजेपी से सवाल कर रहा हूं। इस पे मुझ पे टूट के आने की जरूरत क्या है भाई?
चलिए, सारे सवाल आज बीजेपी से। जीवीएल नरसिम्हा राव आंसर, एंड in fact Jairam Ramesh has tweeted to say trends for all 543 seats are available. The following have become clear. It is a staggering political and decisively moral defeat for Mr. Narendra Modi.
What else do you expect? Even if they had won 250 seats, 150 seats, he would have given the same tweet. I think what has not happened for 6 decades in this country under Prime Minister Modi's leadership, the NDA is emerging triumphant with a clear majority. Another important statistic, let me tell you, because nobody has talked about this so far. If you can just see the BJP, the number of seats as per trends has reduced compared to the 2019 tally, but the BJP's vote base has increased. The vote share of BJP alone has increased by 2%, more than 2 percentage points. So the public mandate, India's mandate is in favor of Narendra Modi. The strength of the mandate has increased. Certainly the numbers that you have on the screen are fewer compared to last time. But certainly the NDA victory is all attributable to Prime Minister Modi ji. Whether it is parties in Bihar, Maharashtra, their victory is certainly, their victory has a big contribution of the leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi.
You know, so I think there is another story in Uttar Pradesh. We must quickly put out one important story from Uttar Pradesh, where actually the Congress has leads in 9 seats, including in Amethi, where Kishori Lal Sharma has a lead of 45,000 right now. Allahabad, Ujjwal Raman Singh, Revati Raman Singh's son is leading. Tanuj Punia, PL Punia's son is leading from Barabanki. Raebareli, of course, Rahul Gandhi is leading. Sitapur, Rakesh Rathod is leading. Mohanlalganj, they don't have a lead. Saharanpur, Amroha, not surprising. But Fatehpur Sikri also, Ramnath Sikarwar.
Let me just tell you that I never thought they'd make it. But the interesting thing was, in a village called Revra, something, the Rajputs were all voting.
But very small lead, 2,000 ki leader.
They were all voting for and they were the one people who was anti-BJP, who was willing to come on camera and say, hum vote karenge.
I'll just come in at this point. Senior Congress leader Ramesh Chennithala joining me live from Kerala. Good afternoon, Mr. Chennithala. How is Kerala looking to you, and how are the India Alliance projections looking to you at this point? 228. Is this as per your expectations? And I hope there are no issues with the EVMs today.
Yeah, yes. We were expecting 295 seats. It has been declared by the Honorable Congress President Sri Mallikarjuna Kharge. But you journalists never believed it. You had given full support to Mr. Narendra Modi. And all this Modi poll was exhibiting that. But we were sure that we are going to get 295 seats. I look at Maharashtra where I was in charge. In the before election I said that we will be having 30 seats we are going to win from Maharashtra. Now we have 29 seats we are leading. One independent who was in Congress is leading. That means 30 seats we are leading in Maharashtra. Most of the Hindi heartland we are winning. That means our projection was 100% correct. But unfortunately, the media in our country, which is controlled by the corporates, and their exit poll was given a different picture to the people. Now everybody understood that the India alliance is a formidable force and we can form a government at the center.
At the moment, the NDA alliance at 295, the India alliance at 229. Do you see any alliance partners of the BJP leaving, crossing over to the India side? Are there any talks that are on? Because if you have to form a government, probably you'll need some alliance partners from the other side.
No, see, Bengal, Mamata Banerjee has already declared that she will be a part of India alliance. So many other political parties will also come. Let us wait for that. Don't jump into the gun. Let us wait for that. We will the predictions which was given by all the channels in India as exit poll was proved wrong, and we are marching ahead, and the people are supporting Rahul Gandhi. Actually speaking, Rahul Gandhi's Bharat Jodo Yatra is the most important factor before in this election.
Do you think this is also the revival of the Congress party in many parts of northern India where it had given up? Because even in Uttar Pradesh, 9 leads coming for the Congress party. Did the Congress imagine this would happen?
Yes. Rahul Gandhi is contesting in Raebareli has given a new boost to the Congress workers as well as India alliance partners in Uttar Pradesh. That is why we had got now 9, we are leading in 9 seats. And also not only in UP, Haryana, Punjab, everywhere that effect is there.
Madhav Das Gopalakrishnan, my colleague, has a question for you.
Mr. Cheditala, it's past noon and at least on 2 seats the NDA is leading, the BJP is leading. In both Thrissur and Thiruvananthapuram, you have NDA candidates, BJP candidates who are leading. What do you make of the BJP being able to make deep inroads into Kerala for the very first time?
No, BJP is leading in 2 seats, not winning. Actually speaking, there is a secret understanding between left and BJP in Kerala to defeat the Congress party. That is evident from the last assembly election. It is continuing here. We were telling this for time and again. In this parliament election also, there is
partners at the center and the left is down to about 1 seat now.
Narendra Modi and Pinarayi Vijayan.
But they are your alliance partners, sir, and left is down to 1 seat.
Left because of the... Yeah, that is true, but in Kerala we are fighting each other. There is a secret understanding between left and BJP here in Kerala because so many cases are against the Chief Minister of Kerala and his family.
But what do you owe to the rise of NDA in Kerala? Because at the end of the day, the BJP has been trying to woo the Christian community. Do you think that has happened on ground?
I don't think that. I don't think that this is a rise. Earlier, one Moatubada Parliament constituency, PC Thomas was won by the support of this BJP. But after that, what happened? This is only a momentary thing which will not last for a long time.
How do you see Rajiv Chandrasekhar leading by about 25,000 votes against Shashi Tharoor?
Yes. That is showing in the television channel, but the counting is not over. We have to wait up to that time, because last time also Shashi Tharoor won within the last moment.
Okay, and how do you
some
look
of the areas where Congress is?
How do you look at the BJP gaining some ground
Some
in
of the areas
Andhra?
where Congress is having foothold has to be counted now.
How do you see the BJP gaining ground in Andhra Pradesh? It is doing better than expected in Karnataka. Telangana, it has increased its share. Would you say that BJP no longer a North India party alone?
No, Karnataka, we already told that we will have double digits. It is evident, and we are now leading in 10 seats. Telangana also, the BRS cadre has shifted to BJP. BRS is not there. That is why our fight is with BJP there. But we have substantial seats were going to be won by the Congress party there.
You had won, your party had won one seat. Chhindwara had been a constituency which Kamal Nath and his family had never lost over the last several decades. Today, even on that Chhindwara seat, the Congress is trailing.
Yeah, that was a surprise.
What do you think is the reason?
Yeah, that was a surprise. I don't know what happened to that. It is a surprise. You see that big leaders of BJP is losing. Smriti Irani, who was speaking very high about everything, she is losing by 40,000 votes. And you see that. So many other important leaders of BJP is losing.
Okay, all right. Ramesh Chenitala, thank you very much for joining us here on Times Now and sharing the Congress's prospects, given the fact that it seems to be in revival mode. Those visuals on your screen, ladies and gentlemen, coming in from West Bengal, and the Trinamool Congress in celebration mode. The BJP had stated that it would trounce the Trinamool Congress, but Mamata Banerjee holding on to her bastions.
As of right now, according to the Election Commission, 32 leads with the Trinamool Congress, and the BJP is at 1 lead with the Congress party. So this is pretty big here in West Bengal, where 32 leads are with the Trinamool Congress right now.
One of the big loss for them will be Cooch Behar.
Correct.
Cooch Behar, the sitting MP Nishit Pramanik, who is a blue-eyed boy of Amit Shah, a junior home minister, an alleged Bangladeshi, one who has 14 criminal cases against him, including attempt to murder case. So this shows the trend where it is going.
So Cooch Behar, there is a lead of 1,988. It is still, remember at this point,
are we in, Padmaja? What kind
I
of
think we were the 4th or the 5th round.
And we'll have up to 12?
I think so. I think Madhav will be able to answer that
About
better.
22 to 25, depending on the size of the constituency.
Okay.
But
So
right now
this is still very early,
very
and
early.
there are multiple seats, close to 150, where there is very, very slim leads.
But I can say now that it'll be extremely difficult for the BJP to cross 272. It's struggling.
Yeah.
It may still cross it, but it'll be like huffing and puffing past 272 for the BJP. It seems very difficult.
You know, actually, let's try and see what are these seats. What are these seats? If Madhav and Jay, you could take us through the West Bengal numbers. Which are the seats which have now moved from the BJP to the Trinamool Congress, and in which region?
Yeah, sure. Can I just add something here?
Yeah.
I think it's very important point Tasneen has made. If BJP does not reach the majority, it's on its own, it's very difficult for
governance model.
For governance, because the opposition has been decided for the last 10 years where it stands on the moral relativism scale. Its only morality in politics is to defeat Modi. It doesn't care. So it's a question of the alliance of NDA versus those alliance partners coming over to the
And you
India
have got
alliance.
two alliance partners with 14 seats here.
If we can look at the live,
TDP.
if we can look at the live market performance, Sensex is down by almost 4,723 points. That's a meltdown of about 6%.
Good time to invest. The Indian economy is going to grow, come what may, over the next 10 years.
Okay, let's take a look at the West Bengal story.
Please invest. Don't. No. Be serious. Don't scare people. India's time is now in the sun. Whoever's prime minister.
Can I just say one thing, Padmaja? I would really request you. Let's just look 1 second. I've just come in. Let's really look at the BJP's allies, because if they fall a little short, they're 230, 240 right now. Then who are the allies?
I will just tell you that after
trusted allies.
After the Bengal story, I'll tell you the allies number.
Okay, ठीक है. Now here we're looking at 2019, the entire North Bengal. This is the Gorkha area. This is the North Bengal border region, Malda, Jangipur. Okay, there's a big sweep by the BJP. The next big sweep is Tribal and Jangal Mahal, and little bit in the Mathua area. 3 focused areas for the BJP, 2019. Come 2024, BJP retains the Mathua area, loses Malda North, where Khagen Murmu was contesting last time. He won because of a split in the opposition votes. But most important, it's got wiped out in Jangal Mahal. These 2 seats, they can thank Suvendu Adhikari, Tamluk and Kantai. He's got these 2 seats for them. But in the Jangal Mahal area, they're out. I think they were...
Yeah.
Let's just
number 2 idea.
This is well.
No, now he's in the lead.
He has already been with BJP.
BJP ka hi area.
And there's another...
Quickly look, before we come to the allies, quick look at what's happening in the Andhra Pradesh Assembly as well. TDP 131, JNP at 20, so it's a massive sweep there for the alliance. Out of 175, they've won 151 seats. In Odisha as well, clear majority for the BJP, 75 out of 147.
This is BJP crossing the halfway mark.
It's very significant. With both these states, there's a clear change.
Both YSR, which was ruling YSR Congress, and Naveen Patnaik, they were neither ghar ke nor ghat ke. They didn't stand with the opposition, they made deals with the BJP. So now the BJP has consumed the areas. So you either stand for what you believe in, you cannot be, otherwise the Bharatiya Janata Party, with its better resources, with its media management, with its structures, cadre, will take over your areas, which is the reason. And
5 years of incumbency also.
2 states where they're making gains is both the states where the leaders played coy. They were not clear what they stood for. You know?
Very important. Okay, now a very interesting. We've used a spider web to actually break down Uttar Pradesh. What's really happening?
No, before we go to Uttar Pradesh, I think the question from Sabha was, what are the numbers for the BJP's allies? As of right now, the BJP has leads in 236, which means it needs 37 actually to go past the halfway mark. Here's how the math adds up. You've got the Telugu Desam at 16, the JDU at 14, Lok Janshakti Party is at 5, then you've got the Shiv Sena at 5 as well. So 16 plus 14, that makes it 40. 5 and 5, 16 plus 14 is 30, thank you. And 5 and 5 of LJP and Shiv Sena. That makes it 10 more. 40 seats. 40 seats with allies.
Shiv Sena is likely to stay with Modi.
The other 16 and 14,
I don't know.
No. If the BJP does not cross 272, Uddhav Thackeray will call up Modi and he'll go there. Make no mistake about it. What? You guys...
Listen, hang on.
Sanjay Raut is the epitome of honesty. Sanjay Raut is the
party senior leader.
It's a social crisis. I don't think Uddhav is going to pick up the phone and call him. He's the last. Yeah, absolutely not.
Otherwise he will lose his credibility.
Uddhav will never do that.
First left the BJP.
What's your call on Nitish?
Nobody can take a call on Nitish.
Nitish can do anything.
Nitish पे आप कॉल ले रहे हो?
No, there is a well-thought-out reason why Uddhav left.
Okay, I want to quickly bring in some of the guests joining us from the outside. We have Abbas Haider, national spokesperson of Samajwadi Party, Clyde Crasto of the NCP, Manisha Kayande of the Shiv Sena, and A. Sarvanan of the DMK, national spokesperson of the DMK, joining us along with Jaiveer Shergill of the BJP. Very quickly, let's go around the table and ask NCP and Samajwadi Party. First, let me ask you, Manisha Kayande, because a lot of people were wondering if the allies are going to stay on. Shiv Sena has 5 seats right now, 5 leads right now. Can you assure everyone that you are going to stick on with the BJP? Whatever the results?
Of course, there is no doubt that we are going to stick on with the BJP. See, it's a commitment. Once there is a pre-poll alliance, the pre-poll alliance needs to be respected. That is a commitment. And because this, if you don't, you cannot fool the electorate. Because in 2019, BJP Shiv Sena contested together, and then there was this Mahavikas Aghadi form, which people did not like even that time. So, of course, there is no doubt that we are going to remain with the BJP.
Well, let me ask Jaiveer Shergill. Jaiveer Shergill, Akhilesh and Samajwadi Party, has it taken UP by storm? Has it stopped your Ram Leher on its tracks? 35 seats it has leads on. Haryana is rejecting BJP, embracing Congress. Has the Jat anger singed the BJP? Maharashtra, you get a maximum 440 volt jolt. BJP, NCP, Sena, Troika seems to be struggling. Trinamool Congress bastion remains intact. Sandesh Khali, CAA, as of now, don't seem to be working for you. Jaiveer Shergill, wake-up call?
Navika ji, there's a famous Hindi saying and which applies squarely to politics, Rajniti. जो जीता वही सिकंदर, और आज का सिकंदर भारतीय जनता पार्टी और एनडीए होनी चाहिए. The question should not be will you stick with the NDA. The question will be who all in Indy will have a Hirday Parivartan. One, it is clear on 1 o'clock on your TV that Prime Minister will be taking the oath for the third time. So will the Indy, this Alibaba Chalis Chor brigade stick together once the Prime Minister starts his third tenure? That is the moot question. Please don't forget.
Clyde
in
Crasto,
Punjab, as we
Clyde Crasto of the NCP, please respond to Jaiveer Shergill.
Well, my response to Jaiveer Shergill is, like he's saying, Jo Jeeta Wohi Sikandar. I would like to tell him about Kabir Das ji ka one doha, which I've said it before on the channel also. It says, Kabira gar na kijiye, kabhu na hasiye koi, abhi naav samandar mein hai, na jaane kab kya hoye. So, BJP from abki baar 400 par and 303 par and all, I mean, they are struggling. So, they need to wake up and smell the coffee, though it's in the afternoon, but anytime coffee is a good sign, So they can keep saying and give all kind of analogies and examples and all, it doesn't work. The fact of the matter is that the country has rejected the BJP, and most importantly, the mandate is against Mr. Modi ji. Everywhere you went, people said, don't look at the candidate, look at Modi ji and vote for Modi ji. So if that is the case, then this is an absolute mandate against our Honorable Prime Minister. And I think the people of India have begun to realize what is right and what is wrong.
Jaiveer?
I am a bit worried, I am a bit flummoxed. As far as government formation is concerned, there's a Hindi saying, आज तुम्हारे पाँव के नीचे ज़मीन नहीं और इस बात का फिर भी तुम्हें यकीन नहीं. I would seriously request all the government agencies to check the laddus of the opposition which were pre-ordered. Was there something mixed in that today they are celebrating already when they were nowhere close to the majority mark? Number 3, look at the grievance of the people in the media and the opposition. That BJP, yes, you are coming number 1. But BJP, why didn't you not score 99%? Why are you stuck in 90%? Opposition frustration is so high. Today they are finding comfort in BJP not reaching the 400 mark, but they are blindfolded to see their own defeat, to see the reality that they will be sitting in the opposition for 11th year in a row. They will be warming the opposition benches in the parliament, that they might still fight amongst themselves to get the leader of opposition status. I think it is the victory of democracy, it is the victory of EVM. That today, it is the vibrancy of our democracy that today opposition combined, this Alibaba Jor is giving somewhat a fight to the BJP, but the equal reality is, Modi ji aa gaye. Aega to Modi he has changed into reality. Modi ji aa gaye for the third time in a row. No way this is dampening our celebration. No way it is dampening our dhol beating. No way it is dampening our laddus. But yes, if Rahul Gandhi, Mr. Clyde Castro, Mr. Uddhav Thackeray are happy celebrating going from 50 to 80, then God bless you. We need such kind of a opposition who are complacent, who are happy in the defeat also.
Abbas Haider, please respond. Modi ji aa gaye.
Navika ji,
After 10 years, finally I could hear NDA from a BJP spokesperson. But you know, the people who are claiming that they are getting 400 seats can't even reach 230 seats on their own. And what are you talking about your alliance NDA? Look at your alliance partner. You don't remember what you have done with your alliance partner? Do you think they're going to stay with you? So BJP on its own has just reached 230 and Modi's popularity was just the overhyped thing. Navika ji in Uttar Pradesh, Samajwadi Party alliance is reaching 45 and Akhilesh Yadav ji is more popular than Narendra Modi in Uttar Pradesh. We all have seen this. People's mandate has shown this. Navika ji, Bharatiya Janata Party is frustrated, they are nervous, and I'm quite sure that if they are relying on TDP and JDU, God knows what's going to happen next.
Okay, Mr. Saravanan, the BJP is saying even today we should wait and watch. Who knows, some people from INDI could cross over. Will you assure that you won't be one of them? They are waiting for all of you to cross over.
That is a joke. That is a joke. The BJP is not going to form the next government. There are 100 seats
we have formed the next government.
BJP is leading, where the margin is around 1,000 votes. No. Let me finish. See, that's what the election is not over yet. The trend is against the BJP. The seats which they are losing in Western and North India, they are not gaining anywhere else.
They are winning in Odisha.
They are winning in Odisha and Andhra. It's not going to help them. It's not going to help them. And BJP is not going to form the next government. And Mr. Narendra Modi is not going to be the next Prime Minister.
Jerry Shegil is coming in.
It is going to another 50
I want
seats
to
will
say
be
one
added to the
thing.
kitty.
Okay, Sabha.
Sources from the DMK, because I'm in touch, they messaged, they had a figure. They kept giving, and I didn't believe it, 220 for the BJP. They said the BJP is not crossing 220. Their own says, these are people who are sitting in ruling Tamil Nadu. Their figures was 220. I said it once at a panel.
Okay,
so,
Jerry Shegil,
congratulations.
you have come in swinging. You know, people here, Abbas Haider of the Samajwadi Party in fact said, for the first time in 10 years, I'm hearing the alphabets NDA coming from a BJP spokesperson's mouth.
Clearly, then the Samajwadi Party, I think they only listen to their in-house channels or a channel run by Rahul Gandhi, which says Daro Mat or whatever. He needs to change his newspaper and the channel he watches. Having said that, was it a joke when Eknath Shinde ji and Ajit Pawar joined the BJP? You know what the joke was? When the Congress kept snoozing and sleeping and BJP formed the government in Goa. You know what the joke is? As we speak, when Charanjit Singh Sanni of Congress is calling Arvind Kejriwal chore during live elections, will they stick together? You know what is the joke is? When Mr. Ajay Makan says Arvind Kejriwal the kingpin of liquor scam, will they remain intact when knowing PM is becoming the Prime Minister for the third time? You know what the joke is? When in people pan across India, especially when Arvind Kejriwal said take Rajiv Gandhi's Bharat Ratna back because he is responsible for Sikh genocide. Will he remain with Rahul Gandhi after it is clear PM is coming back to power for the third time? Joke is being played by the voter on the opposition to keep them at bay for the third time.
Okay.
Reality is with the Bharatiya Janata Party. And I said, as I said, एक बजने दीजिए, विपक्ष को ग्लूकॉन डी के डब्बे हम भिजवाएंगे, क्योंकि जब मोदी जी शपथ लेंगे ये बेहोश हो जाएंगे और हम इनको ग्लूकॉन डी पिलाएंगे। ये मैं कह के जाता हूं।
Clyde Castro.
Padmaja, I'll tell you what the joke is. The joke is Mr. Narendra Modi ji calling NCP naturally corrupt party, and 4 days before Ajit Pawar joins them, he's saying that, you know, Ajit Pawar is accused of 70,000 crore scam. That is the joke. The joke is Kirit Somaiya calling, you know, people Bhrashtachari, and those same people joining the Bharatiya Janata Party. That is the joke. The biggest joke is Narendra Modi ji calling NCP naturally corrupt party and taking Ajit Pawar, Mr. Praful Patel, Chhagan Bhujbal, who they accused of Maharashtra Southern scam, taking all of them in their party and then praising them the next day. That is the biggest joke of this election times.
Manisha Kande should come in on that. Manisha Kande, direct accusation against your alliance partners that somewhere or the other the washing machine charge that is repeatedly made by opposition once again coming in over there. Manisha.
Well, of course they have been blaming on this, but what about the AAP and the Congress? Okay, the Congress and AAP were at loggerheads, and suddenly they're becoming friends and also accusing each other during the election campaign. See, whoever had charges of ED on them, they are not yet proved. Okay, the trials are going on. And it's as Narendra Modi ji said that only 3% of the political people are under the ED scanner or the cases are going against them. It is a huge number of non-political people also who are under the ED or
okay,
income
ma'am,
tax
I'll have
or
to pause
CBI
you
scanner.
for just a second because we have got a senior Congress leader and somebody who was a member of the coordination committee of the alliance, Salman Khurshid, joining us live now. Mr. Khurshid, thanks very much for speaking to us here on Times Now. Farrukhabad actually is also, your seat is seeing a very tight fight where the Congress is a very close second right now. What is your overall sense on where the numbers are going to end in Uttar Pradesh?
It's not Congress. It's not Congress.
The Samajwadi Party, pardon me.
It's
Yes.
the alliance.
The
Samajwadi
alliance,
Party
correct.
candidate was there. Yeah, and we did the best. We did the best that we could, and I still hope that we can win this seat. But I know that it's been fluctuating from a win to a trail. But let's hope for the best. Let's hope for the best.
What do you make of the Congress's performance in this election? From Rai Bareli alone, you have now got leads in 7 seats so far, including in Amethi, where the Congress candidate has a lead of 50,000 right now, from 1 straight to 7.
Well, this doesn't belie our expectations and our hopes. But people were not prepared to believe whatever we said. So we quietly went and did our work, and we said we'll wait for the election day. So very clearly, this will be an indication that Congress was never dead in Uttar Pradesh. We had suffered setbacks, but that we were never dead in Uttar Pradesh, and it needed something to ignite the passion once more. And this has happened and been done because of the alliance between two warring partners. We used to fight each other, but this time we came together. Samajwadi Party and Congress came together, and difficult as it is to give up your ambitions and give up your little preoccupations, but coming together, the result has been so wonderful.
Right, Mr. Khurshid, they're also told that the door is still open for NDA allies to come towards the India side. I believe Mr. K.C. Venugopal is trying to make an outreach to Chandrababu Naidu. There's also an outreach happening as far as we're told Naveen Patnaik is concerned. Is that really on the cards?
Well, it's difficult for me to comment on that, and really it should be for other important leaders who don't belong to the alliance. It'd be for them to give it a thought to see whether the promise that the alliance holds is a promise that should not be cut short simply because a few numbers are short. But
now,
let them take a call on this, and I'm sure our leaders will then sympathetically respond.
Now, most people who are analyzing these numbers, and let's give an update to our viewers, BJP at 38 in Uttar Pradesh, Samajwadi Party at 32, Congress at 7, RLD at 2, and Azad Samaj Party at 1. A lot of analysts are now saying, just a second, please. A lot of analysts are saying that this shows a clear consolidation of Muslim, Yadav and Dalit vote behind the India alliance. What do you say to this?
Well, I think that's true. I mean, you get so much vote, it has to come from somewhere. So it can either come from new people that we have won over, or from people who were traditionally with us but had drifted away. So we will now sit down on the drawing boards and work out all these details. First, we must be sure as to what is the mark that we have reached and what the possibilities are with that mark.
Okay, Sudhanshu Trivedi of the BJP is also with us now.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, sir, just a quick question, sir. Just a quick question, Mr. Khurshid. Before we let you go, do you think the commentary on EVMs was a disservice? All right, I think we've lost him there. And, no questions will be asked today, Padmaja, of the EVMs when the Congress Party of the India Alliance
God
is...
for that. At least that is one upshot of this entire controversy.
Because for all that the Election Commission has been saying, and, we've had so many discussions around this.
I think the CEC will be heaving a sigh of relief. I don't know about BJP and Congress. CEC will have a good night's sleep today.
After many weeks of sleepless nights. After many weeks of sleepless nights.
In an hour's time, if supposing something happens that goes in the favor of BJP, BJP, then the whole brouhaha will start again.
You still stand by load shedding. You still stand by load shedding.
Load shedding conspiracy happens towards the end of the day.
By the way,
okay, who is shedding?
There is news just coming in. Sudhanshu Trivedi is live with us. There's news just coming in Lucknow. There is a clash between workers of the Samajwadi Party and the BJP. This really is the kind of scenario that nobody... Yes, in Rajnath Singh seat, in Lucknow. Sudhanshu ji, सबसे पहला सवाल तो आपसे उत्तर प्रदेश के बारे में ही. सपा और भाजपा अभी एकदम नेक एंड नेक है. क्यों? What went wrong?
देखिए, जो यूपी के रिजल्ट्स हैं वो हमारे लिए सरप्राइजिंग एंड शॉकिंग. तो मानी हुई बात है, अगर इतने बड़े राज्य में ऐसी चीज हो रही है जो हमारी अपेक्षा के बहुत विपरीत है, तो उसका अभी ट्रेंड्स के दौरान ही निष्कर्ष निकालना कतई उचित नहीं होगा. एवरीबडी हु इज सिटिंग ऑन योर पैनल इज हैविंग ए विविड एक्सपीरियंस अबाउट द पॉलिटिकल अफेयर्स. सो आफ्टर द फाइनल रिजल्ट हैज कम, देन द एलिबरेट एनालिसिस टेक्स प्लेस, एंड वी हैव डन एवरी टाइम इन 2014 and 19 after victory, and 2004 and 9 after defeat we have done it. Then it takes several days, even several weeks. Then we come to the final conclusion that what was the reasons on which we have not got that much of result which was expected. But one more thing, आपके जैसे इसमें रिजल्ट में दिखाया जा रहा है, इंडिया अलायंस 238, अदर्स आर 12. अब ये बताइए, ममता बनर्जी तो इंडिया अलायंस के साथ लड़ी नहीं थी, but she is added into India Alliance. Now you can understand what is the configuration and what is the chemistry in between. अब आप आइए, केरल में ये एक दूसरे के खिलाफ लड़े थे, पर फिगर में साथ दिखाई पड़ रहा है. अब पंजाब में आम आदमी पार्टी और कांग्रेस एक दूसरे के खिलाफ लड़ी थी, फिगर में साफ दिखाई. तो कई बार इफ यू लुक एट द फिगर एंड इफ यू लुक on our side, we have right now the trend shows that NDA is having clear majority with clear coherence. They are far away from majority with so many type of disturbance and divergent views. So कभी-कभी ये भी जो दिख रहे हैं, और ये भी मैं एक और बात कहना चाहता हूँ, हम बचपन में थे तो हम कभी सोचते थे क्या कभी ऐसा दिन भी आएगा कि कांग्रेस की 100 सीटें नहीं आएंगी. तीसरी बार 100 सीटें नहीं आई हैं, और देखिए उनके चेहरे कितने खिले हुए नजर आ रहे हैं, उनकी बाछें कितनी खिली हुई नजर आ रही हैं. दूसरी तरफ हम 240 सीटों के बाद मायूस नजर आ रहे हैं. ये दर्शाता है कि हमारी अपेक्षा और उनकी अपेक्षाएं कितनी बदल गई हैं, और जनता की अपेक्षा हमसे और उनसे कितनी बदल गई है. यह भी दर्शाता है कि भारत की राजनीति का धरातल कितना बदल गया है और कौन किस धरातल पे आकर खड़ा हो गया है. और अंत में मैं कहना चाहूंगा, आज का दिन एक ऐसा दिन है, यदि रिजल्ट्स यही रहते हैं तो विपक्षी दलों को माफी मांगनी चाहिए कि राजनीतिक नफे नुकसान के तराजू पर तौलकर भारत के लोकतंत्र, भारत की लोकतांत्रिक व्यवस्था, ईवीएम, चुनाव आयोग, सर्वोच्च न्यायालय को लेकर जिस प्रकार की टीका टिप्पणी की थी, आगे से आप चुनावी हार जीत के आधार के ऊपर भारत की गरिमा और लोकतंत्र की गरिमा को ध्वस्त करने का प्रयास न करें.
सुधांशु जी, नेशनल इश्यूज पे मैं अब थोड़ी देर में आऊंगा. इनफैक्ट आई सी मेनी हैंड्स गोइंग अप. तहसीन हियर, क्लाइड हियर, एंड मेनी अदर्स हु वांट टू आस्क यू क्वेश्चंस. प्लीज बेयर विद मी फॉर अ मिनट.